to episode 9 of Claim Your Freedom. I am your host, Aziza Alaoui. Well, let's have an honest conversation about money and spirituality. Today, I will help you understand the connection between money and spirituality, and also talk about certain facts and myths that concerns this topic. Like, can I be spiritual and make money? Is it possible to be wealthy and stay spiritual and connected to that inner guidance that exists within? Is it possible to put energy and effort in becoming and succeeding financially? Or is it better to focus on self-development, on growing spiritually? What is true about these facts? What is reality? What is it we have to focus on? Can I make money being spiritual? Is that even possible, or is it even right? Well, all these questions are myths and beliefs that we grew up with. By age 21, we all have a completely developed belief system about money, and most of which is unconscious. It all came or comes from our parents, our community, our religious and spiritual upbringing, and also our financial experience. Everything that we experience before that age. Today, I will talk to you about my belief system and my relationship with money and how I challenge them. I grew up in a very spiritual environment, and I heard my father always talk about money as a bad influence. Money corrupts the soul. Rich people are greedy. Don't go after money. It won't make you happy. My father would talk about and mention his ancestor, our ancestor, who chose spirituality over money, who stripped himself from any material need by deciding to serve his community with love, compassion, and kindness from all his heart. And that was everything he wanted, nothing more. I respected my father's ideas, but I didn't buy his belief. On the contrary, I had another plan. I was going to study pharmacy at the University of Montreal, to have my degree, work in a pharmacy, get more experience, learn how business works, and then open my own pharmacy, my first one, my second one. After a while, I would sell both, make a lot of money, become wealthy, and live happy and free. That was my plan. And I believed in this world. I believed in how things work. You want something, you love doing something, you do it, and you make money doing it, which is true. Why not? And it worked. I did all this, and I succeeded, and I was serving my community. I was so happy. I was into my mission, because that's what I love, is to be of service. And everything was going well. I was really living spiritually happy and making money at the same time. So for me, it was possible to have both. We all know that money can help us live a decent life. Pay for everything we need, pay for the kids' education, make donations, help others around us, make people easy for the ones we love. And I did a lot of these things because it's important to me. But look around us. Look around us. Many celebrities who are wealthy do help others and do good in the world. Well, for example, let's talk about Oprah. I love Oprah because for me, it's the example of a spiritual and a wealthy woman. Well, she's a billionaire. Is she bad? Is she greedy? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And she is a giver. She helps a lot. She's the most charitable celebrity I know, by far. She builds schools in Africa. She helps little girls get education. I find that fantastic. When you have money that you use for your needs, for yourself, that you enjoy, making your life easy, being happy doing what you love, but at the same time, helping others do also what they love. Let's see DiCaprio. You know, I talk about him because he's always trying to help climate change. He's always giving millions to the cause. And last time I was reading about Roger Federer. Well, he's my best tennis player, you know. I really love him. So I'm going to take him as an example. He also builds school and helps kids in Africa get more education. I mean, changing lives. So is money good? Is money good that we accept to become wealthy and spiritual? Because what is spirituality? As I talked about it in another episode. What is spirituality actually? Spirituality is all about love. It's about understanding the meaning of life. Why we are here. Is to be compassionate. Is to really, be present and help others and know about who needs us. To lend a hand. To do something. So, it's love, compassion, forgiveness. That is spirituality. What do we do then? Let go of wealth to be a good person, as we always hear. Because many people were taught, or actually almost all of us, we were taught that money is for survival. Oh my God, don't you think this is nonsense? I do. How can we evolve and help others evolve with such a mindset? And it is a mindset. And I'll tell you another story about this Canadian from Quebec singer. She was in this TV show talking about her story and how come she didn't become a star, an international star, while she had a great voice. And she talked about how her mother used to tell her when she was a little girl that they are born for a piece of bread. And she meant they are born to stay poor. They are born poor and they have to stay poor, like. So this little girl never believed that she could become a star. And when the moment came where she had to take the decision to go for it, to become that star that somebody was ready to help, she couldn't believe it. So she refused. She just refused. She didn't take that opportunity to become the star she was born to be. But because of her mindset, because of the way she believed her life should be, She just let go of that opportunity. But somebody else took it. Another star who became so well known and wealthy that you can't imagine. And I'm just talking about Celine Dion. Because Celine heard when she was young that she's got a great voice and she is meant to become a star in this world. That's what she is born to be. And of course, when the time came, she decided to go for it. But on the other hand, we find other people who run after money to accumulate riches and have more power. They love power and they're happy because all they want is money and power. They want control. So that's okay if they're happy with it. But control and power is not being of service, is not helping others. That doesn't go with spirituality. That's really a materialistic mind. But what about some celebrities that become rich and wealthy, but they're not happy at all? Some of them even end up suicidal or broke. Why? Because they're lost. Because they don't have that spiritual belief that life is about how you feel within, that happiness is within, that success is within. It's soul aligned. It has to align to your soul, your inner self, what really matters. Nobody showed them the path. They didn't know it even exists. And that's so sad, though. Because we can see here that spirituality combined to wealth can make you happy and make others happy at the same time. But now let's go back to my own story. Yes, I did sell my 2 pharmacy businesses and I felt wealthy and I was happy. And then suddenly I started questioning myself. I started asking myself, is money becoming very important in my life? Because I was thinking I have to invest this money. Maybe by investing it, I would make more money and then I'll be able to do this. I'll be able to help people more. I mean, so many avenues, so many things I could do with that money. And then I started thinking, oh my God, am I becoming obsessed with money? Am I losing my soul? And then I remembered my father. He was telling me actually about it. Don't lose your soul. Don't lose it. Forget money. Money will make you lose your soul. So I said to myself, oh my God, that's true. This is what's happening to me. And even Voltaire said, don't think money can do everything, because you will end up doing everything for money. So, am I thinking that money can do everything for me? Well, no, not really. But it's just the beliefs, the way I was raised, put those questions in my mind. And I started digging and digging deep inside of me to understand what happened, what is happening. What am I thinking every day? What are the emotions that brought up these feelings. And you know what I discovered? That I had a deep belief, a limiting belief, simply put, a limiting belief that I can't be spiritual and wealthy at the same time. That I had to choose the one I would keep. That I had to choose between both. My goodness. It was horrible because within I felt that it's normal, it's natural to be both. But at the same time, there was this fight, even this guilt. Thinking about my ancestor, thinking about my father, thinking about the people around me who always think, oh, there is always a price to something. Oh, oh my God, I have a story to tell you, but I will tell you in another episode about when you lose something, when you get robbed, you know what? It's better that you got robbed instead of being sick or losing a kid I don't know why we think like that. It's all beliefs that we carry with us. We grab here and there, and they become our truth. Well, what do we learn from this? What is the lesson that we learn from this? That simply, we are who we are. No matter how spiritual, how wealthy we can be. It doesn't matter. We deserve to be rich if we can be rich. We deserve it. There's nothing wrong about it. And it's important to understand that we have to create a really healthy relationship between money and our deepest beliefs. Yes, this way it will become easy to succeed financially without feeling guilty, without feeling bad about it, without thinking that, oh my God, I'm going to lose my spirituality because I'm becoming rich. No. It doesn't work like that. So this is what we have to understand. And this is the lesson from today. Be who you are. Be spiritual, compassionate, love others, do whatever. And if you have money on the top of it, that you could help these people financially, help them improve their life, the way they live. Wow. That's the cherry on the cake. Enjoy it. Accept it. Be happy about it. Don't ever doubt yourself. Don't let old beliefs stop you from making money and becoming wealthy. You deserve it. You do. And there is this quote, I love this, from Margaret Thatcher's. She says, it is not the creation of wealth that is wrong, but the love of money for its own sake. And I love it. I love what she says there. So what do you truly believe? Ask yourself. Okay? It's not loving money. It's making money, doing what you love, and using that money to make good for you, for the ones you love, for the community, for all the people around you, for the world. Why not? So, what is your truth about money and spirituality? I would like to see what you think about it in the comments. I would like to read your thoughts. So share them and let's discuss it further.